Hey, shalom, shalom, Israel. This Officer Yaakov with the Battle Axes of the Most High, the Memphis Camp, coming to y'all with another Tuesday class, Tuesday the Raw Truth. This class is titled, Tone It Down. Tone it down. At the end of the day, we're going to be going into how to tone that pride down. You hear me? How to humble yourself, you know. These classes is needed, man. All praise to the Most High for my captains and the great classes they've been putting out, man. All praise to the Most High for Officer Berekaya putting out them great classes. Officer Keenan doing great jobs at the school, man. Doing his thing in his leadership role, man. All praise to the Most High for the mighty soldiers that's putting forth the work, doing their job, pushing this truth, making them great classes, man. All praise to the Most High for all the other brothers and sisters in our congregation that's keeping the commandments and being diligent in this truth, man. All praise to the Most High for every single brother and sister that's not in our camp, but that's keeping the commandments. All praise to the Most High for y'all too, all right? Like I say, man, this class is titled Tone It Down, all right? We got to tone down the pride. We got to kill it. You know, it's time for us to really humble ourselves and get in order, right? The first precept I'm going to bring out is Proverbs 6 and 16. It reads, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate. Yes, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, right? The number one thing that the Most High put on it was a proud look, man. The Most High he hate a prideful person. He hate a prideful person that think they know every damn thing. You always got something to say. You don't know when to shut up. You don't know when to humble yourself, all right? You don't know when to check yourself and get yourself in order, man. That pride is one of the number one things that kill our people. That's why there's so many Israelites that's what they say now, unalive. That's why there's so many Israelites unalive right now under the damn ground, man. Because of pride. God said, oh, you want to keep up with this pride? I showed you I hate it already. Okay, well, nah. Here go your judgment. And everything the Most High do is fair judgment, man. All right? He say, these 6 things do the Lord hate. Yes, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue. To think about it, a prideful person, they'll lie through their damn teeth too. They'll just get to talking and talking and talking, and they see, you know, lies. Lie. They lying because they got to make themselves look good. You know, a prideful person is somebody that, matter of fact, you go up for counsel, and you don't want to feel like you the one that's in the wrong, so then you get the lying. Oh, well, I did this or I did that, when you know damn well you didn't do that. Everything that you did was out of the spirit, but you full of pride and you don't want people to look down on you, right? That's 100% out the spirit, man. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Next thing you know, you'll be ready to fight. A brother will correct you, all right? Or y'all younger sisters in the truth, an older sister in the truth might correct you. And now you ready to fight. You ready to put hands on a brother or sister because they done put you in your place. They got you in order. They brought out the correct precepts to battle that demon that you dealing with. So now you want to put hands on them, right? Hands that shed innocent blood. And heart that advises wicked imaginations. And then you also sitting there thinking, conjuring up in your wicked mind, man, this nigga crazy, man. He talking down on me, or she hating on me. They can't stand to see me doing this, and they can't stand to see me bubbling in sin. I'm doing better than they doing, and I'm in sin. You know, having wicked imaginations, man. Meaning their thoughts is wicked as hell. They're thinking of wicked things about brothers and sisters, and it's not true, man. Feet that be swifter to run into mischief. A prideful person, they're going to be quick to run to the nearest bull crap. Every time there's some drama going on, a prideful person, they're going to always run straight to that drama because they want to be the one seen. They want to be seen. They want the attention. Hey, y'all, look at me. Check me out. I'm out here. Right? You know? A false witness that speaketh lies, and hand that soweth discord among brethren, man. Salakia. Verse 19, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Now, that pride got you sitting there, okay, when you conjured up the wicked imaginations, now you sitting there, hey, hey, Ock, man, he said this about you, or he said that about you, Ock, or, you know, putting out there, sowing discord among brothers, man, or sisters. Hey, sis, she said this about you. She said she can't stand you because of this, when the damn sisters ain't even say that. You know what I mean? You just wicked as hell, and you got these wicked imaginations popping up in your mind now because you ain't got nothing better to do, because now you laying sin on top of sin. Once you can't tone down that pride, when you can't humble yourself, now you all the way out there, sin on top of sin on top of sin on top of sin, until the ultimate judgment come, death. Most High put you away, man. All right? Next precept, man. Second Corinthians 13:5. 2 Corinthians chapter 13. This is a book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. And with this precept, man, this is another thing. This is a really big precept, because a lot of brothers and sisters don't know how to tone themselves down because they're not examining themselves. They're not checking themselves. They're not getting themselves back in order, right? This is a book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Yahushua is in you, except ye be reprobates, right? Look eternally and see where you should be serving the Lord, man. And see if you really where you should be serving the Lord. You got to examine yourself. All right? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I really putting in my bricks, or am I just doing it just to be seen? Am I really loving that sister and really loving that brother and helping my people? Or am I just doing it so I can be seen? Am I really paying alms and helping the congregation out? Or am I just doing it to be seen? Because when you're doing stuff to be seen, man, you ain't doing it in sincerity. You got to check yourself and make sure that you're not dealing in that type of wicked spirit, man. When they say examine yourself, whether you be in the faith, man, check yourself and make sure that you line it up with the scriptures. Your lifestyle lines up with how the Most High God commanded us to live, man. All right? Prove your own selves. Check and see, man, check your faith, man. Look at yourself and see if you should be moving differently, man. See if you should be moving different, man. Instead of always pointing at everybody else, point at yourself for once. And just really check yourself, man. You can't get tired of checking yourself, man. All right? You can't get tired of checking yourself, man. A prideful person never examines themselves. It's always everybody else's fault but them. A prideful person is always going to say, oh, hey, he did this. He said that to me. Or they did this. They did that. They pride is all the way up here. They not even examining themselves and seeing that they going to hell off. Right? So they put that blame on everybody else but themselves. And that's down bad. Brothers and sisters should not be moving in that spirit at all. Ain't no way in hell you've been in the truth for 6 months on now and you still blaming everybody else. You're not examining yourself. You're not proving yourself. You're not diligently seeing if you are really moving according to the faith, according to the scriptures, man. All right? And that right there, that start off right there. Next thing you know, you can be bugged the hell out now. Now you're going to be sitting there watching damn videos about brothers calling sisters queens and saying that a God is women, saying that God is a woman and all that. Or your damn sisters, y'all gonna be sitting there watching videos of women talking about God ordained me to be this, God ordained me to be that. God put the woman, God made the woman, and God implanted the seed into God implanted the seed into Mary and all that, trying to prove a point that the Most High God was dealing with the woman over the man, when if you really do some real study and research, you would see that that's bullcrap. You're re-speaking what Christianity church put in you. That's the only thing you're doing. You're re-speaking what you already done heard. You're not speaking according to these scriptures, and you're not going into these scriptures, and you're not breaking down nothing. You ain't gaining no understanding of that. Why? Because you're not examining yourself. And when I say brothers and sisters need to tone themselves down, y'all need to tone that down. All right? My classes is the raw truth. At the end of the day, some might like it, some might hate it. I don't give a damn. I'm going to keep bringing out these classes according to the scriptures, according to how the Most High God commanded us to bring it out, right? A sidebar precept going to be one of my favorite precepts. And I ain't going to lie, this probably one of my, this probably is my favorite precept, man. To be honest, Isaiah 50:81. Cry aloud, spare not. That spare not hit different when you really gain understanding on it. You're not supposed to spare nobody's feelings. All right. So when we push these classes, it's not to cater your feelings. We're not rubbing your back. We're not making you, no, none of that. We ain't doing none of that. We teaching according to the scriptures. We're not sparing no brother's feelings, and we for damn sure ain't sparing no sister's feelings. All right. It say, cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Our voice have to be heard. It has to be heard, right? Show my people their transgressions. Transgressions, 1 John 3:4 is sin, right? In the house of Jacob, their sins. We are commanded to teach the people. We're commanded to teach. We're literally commanded to teach our people to tone it down. Humble yourself. Kill the pride. Keep the commandments. That's what we're commanded to do. All right? And if y'all gonna humble down and take heed to what brothers is teaching, or you just gonna say the hell with what the scriptures say, the hell with the Bible, or you gonna say, you know what, you in your Bible can go, well. Because think about it, it's a lot of brothers and sisters that think like that too, because we ain't sparing nobody's feelings when it comes to the truth. Why? Because you got to tone it down. You got to tone your damn pride down. You got to humble yourself. Get yourself in order. Like the previous precept said in 2 Corinthians 13:5, man, examine yourself. Sis, examine yourself, all right? For real. Next precept, Sirach 10, in verse 12. And that's another thing too. That's another thing, another big thing. It's the Passover time right now. It's sifting season, right? You gotta examine yourself. You gotta tone down your pride. You gotta kill all that stuff, because when you taking the leaven out of your household, that leaven is that pride. All right? You got to kill it. You gotta, man. You gotta kill it. You gotta tone it down for real. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from God, and his heart is turned away from his maker. The beginning of pride is when one departed from God, and his heart is turned away from his maker, man. They don't need God. First thing a person get to saying after that, after the pride up there, oh man, they don't need God. They don't need to hear them scriptures. They don't need to hear the breakdown. You worry about the breakdown, and I don't need the breakdown. I don't need the precepts, right? You know what I mean? Money they got. People worship money, man. People put money over the Most High God, man. All right? A lot of folks, man, let's be real. A lot of folks, they'll die before they be submissive. Brothers will die before they be submissive unto Christ, and sisters will die before they let a man tell them what the hell to do, man. And that's pride right there. We got to kill, man. We got to tone that stuff down for real. We got to kill that pride. It has to be done away with. Because you can't sit here and literally keep saying you love God, but your actions show otherwise. Stop saying you love God. Just say, man, look, I believe in some of the Bible. That's better enough to say that than to sit here and continually to say I love God when your actions is not lining up with the scriptures, man. All right, the precepts say, Sirach 10:12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from God, and his heart is turned away from his maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly, right? It say and he that have it shall pour out abomination, because pride is an abomination. The Most High God hate pride, like the book of Proverbs 6:16 say. Pride, look, he hate that. It's an abomination, man. It's a damn disgust unto the Most High, man, for real, all right? With pride and when people need to humble themselves down, you need to tone need to tone it down, they hate order. All right, a lot of brothers and sisters, they hate order, man. All right, they want to have one foot in and one foot out. You know, some of them, some want to wear fringes and wear the nice head wraps and all that, and get the shalom mat or the shalom with the long shalom and all that, man. But they really don't give a damn. They just doing it for pride. They just doing it for attention. And that's why this class is titled, you need to tone it down. You need to tone it down. Cause with us so-called black folks, man, we got a certain way that we talk. When we say, man, you gotta tone it down. That means you have to kill that pride. You have to humble yourself. All right? But a lot of our brothers and sisters, they hate order. They want to have one foot in, one foot out. They want to wear fringes and still live worldly as hell. You know what I mean? Still want to talk worldly as hell. Everything about your prideful self is worldly as hell, man. All right? And to be honest with you, that makes brothers want to put on that Nehemiah spirit, man, and get to start snatching fringes off. Snatching beards off brothers' face. You know what I mean? Going through snatching them head wraps off them wicked sisters, man. Y'all just doing it for the appearance, but you ain't really doing it to convert yourself, man. To really get right, meaning to live according to the scriptures, man. And that's a damn shame, man. That's a damn shame. All right? Either you gonna repent or you gonna die. Bottom line. Ain't no ifs or buts about that. And brothers and brothers for damn sure is not gonna be sparing nobody's feelings. At the end of the day, whether it's me, whether it's the other officers, whether it's the captains, the soldiers, the brothers or the sisters, whoever the hell, we ain't sparing nobody's feelings, man, at the end of the day. So you gonna get in order or you gonna get ran over. Hey, and when the Most High run you over, man, it's a wrap. You might want to hang it up. Sirach 16 and 23, the next precept. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 16, verse 23. He that wanteth understanding will think upon vain things, and a foolish man erring imagineth follies. And say, he that wanteth understanding will think upon vain things, and a foolish man erring imagineth follies, man. When you think about vain things, you in the spirit of pride, you know what I mean? You start to think your way is the right way instead of going into the precepts. You know what I mean? Once you start being prideful, you lack understanding, man. Once you start being prideful, you a foolish man. 1 Samuel 13 and 13, man, that pride will make you inconsiderate. That pride will have you inconsiderate as hell of your brother or your sister. That pride will have you inconsiderate to your own wife or to your own husband. And now you literally sitting here in your home at the Most High built. You sitting here with hatred in your heart towards your husband or towards your wife because of pride. Because you don't know when to chalk it up and tone it down and say, you know what, I'm in the wrong. You don't know when to say, I'm in the wrong. Can I get some help? Can you go over the precepts with me? Can you know what I mean? Hey, I'm in the wrong. And that's one thing that Israel, we got to work on. We got to know when it's, hey, man, look, I messed up. I need help. The help I need is the scriptures. I need the scriptures. The scriptures is the counsel. It's what we need, man. You know what I mean? And a lot of our people, man, we don't think about nothing but what benefits us, man. And that goes into pride. That goes into people need to humble yourself down. The precept Sirach 16:23, it says from the top. He that wanteth understanding will think upon vain things, and a foolish man imagining follies, man. Think of wicked stuff, man. All right. Next precept, man. 1 Samuel 18 and 6. First Samuel chapter 18. It's the book of First Samuel chapter 18 and verse 6. And it came to pass, as they came, when David was returned from the slaughter of the Philistine, that the woman came out of all cities of Israel, singing and dancing to meet King Saul, with tabrets, with joy, and with instruments of music. And the woman answered one another as they played and said, Saul had slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s. And Saul was very wroth, and the saying displeased him. And he said, they have ascribed unto David 10,000s, and to me they have ascribed but thousands. And what can he have more but the kingdom? And Saul eyed David from that day and forward. And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from God came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house. And David played with his hand at the other times, and there was a javelin in Saul's hand, right? Going all up into, man, not killing your pride, not humbling yourself down. That'll have you sitting over there literally with mad, big hatred in your heart for your brother or your sister, man. King David was somebody that King Saul literally chose King David, man, to be his right-hand man. And he seen that them women was singing, David killed 10,000, Saul only killed thousands. That made that man had mad envy in his heart. He had big envy and hatred in his heart for this man, King David now. Right? Because he say, hey, my pride up in here. They embarrassed me. I'm out here, I'm embarrassed. And just imagine how they were singing it too, though. You know, back then, man, they all was sisters, man. So they all probably had so super harmonious, beautiful voices, man. Singing with all high pitches. David killed 10,000, and with the low pitches, Saul killed thousands. Man, that killed that man pride right there, man. Saul pride made him hate and want to kill a young man that he once chose, man, and loved to be his right hand, man. All right, 1 Samuel 17, 19 through 23. That's the precept for that. You know what I mean? By Saul hearing the women sing, David killed more than him. Man, took him over the edge, man. His pride was crushed. Saul's pride was literally crushed, man. You can't crush a man's pride and think he ain't gonna get wicked, and think ain't nothing going. You think he ain't gonna conjure up wicked imaginations, and his hands ain't gonna be quick to shed innocent blood, man. Come on, now, you just killed that man pride. He on one. And think about it, spiritually, brothers and sisters, they literally hate each other that much in the truth, man, because one even probably got one probably got a leadership level, probably got leadership before the other one did, or one sister probably can't stand the other sister because the other sister's head wrap a little more nicer than hers, or she wear a little more nicer shoes, or her husband is in leadership and and her husband's not, you know. So she probably sitting there like, oh man, my Lord should be in leadership, not that nigga, you know. Or some sisters probably got that damn pride on their heart and hatred on their husbands, man. Oh, why the Most High got to be dealing with you? Why he ain't dealing with me? You know, he made me to be your real. Well, then I should have a say too. You know, like going to hell off, and then that made some brothers think like that too. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you really chose this woman to be your real. Now you hate her. Now, you know, man, it happened like that. It happened like that. You don't think it don't, because it really does in this truth, man. You know, now brothers hate their wives because the Most High probably be, you know, he might actually bless the sister. He might be blessing his sister because his sister is righteous, man, and the brother reprobate, so he going to hell off, but he think he living righteous though. Or it could be the other way around. The brother can be living righteous, but the sister reprobate as hell, and she going to hell out, but she can't see it because she didn't reprobate. And the Most High blessing that husband, blessing that man, right? Man, next precept gonna be 2 Chronicles 26 and 16. This is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 26 and verse 16. But when he was strong, his heart was lifted up to his destruction. For he transgressed against the Lord his God, and went into the temple of the Lord to burn incense upon the altar of incense, right? And Azariah the priest went in after him, and with him 80 priests of the Lord that were valiant men. And they withstood Uzziah, right? And they withstood Uzziah the king, and said unto him, It appeared not unto thee, Uzziah, to burn incense unto the Lord, but to the priests of Aaron, right? The priest son of Aaron, that are consecrated to burn incense. Go out of this sanctuary, for thou hast trespassed. Neither shall it be for thine honor from the Lord God, right? So Uzziah was the king, man. Uzziah was the king, but Aaron's sons, man, the priests, the Levites, man, they had to stop Ox from going in there, burning incense, because back then, it was only for the Levites, man. The Most High had that order, man. So what happened? Right? What happened? It say, verse 19, then Uzziah was wroth. Uzziah was pissed off, right? And had a censer in his hand to burn incense. And while he was wroth with the priest, the leprosy even rose up in his forehead before the priest in the house of the Lord from beside the incense altar, right? The Most High instantly cursed him with leprosy right there at that moment in front of the priest and all that, right there. Right? And Azariah the chief priest and all the priests looked upon him, and behold, he was leprosy in his forehead. And they thrust him out from thence. Yeah, he himself hasted also to go out, because the Lord had smited him, right? Hurried up and got up out of there, right? Because he's saying, Most High done cursed him. You got that pride up there. You said, man, I don't give a damn what the priest talking about. I'm the king. I'm going to still light him. Most High got him right then and there. That's how he's still dealing with brothers and sisters, even like that to this day, man. It can be on the spiritual level, or it can be on the physical level, man. If the Most High tell you to do something, the Most High command you, look, brothers, if the Most High command you to be strong, 1 Kings 2 and 2, keep the commandments, go out there, show yourself to be a man, then that's what the hell you supposed to be doing then. You know, if it's telling you to provide for your own households, or you're going to be worse than the infidel, that's what it's telling you to do then. Or y'all sisters, when it tell y'all sisters to submit unto your husbands like as unto the Lord. But y'all turn around and say, oh, nigga, I ain't got to submit to you, nigga. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. I ain't got to submit unto you. The Most High, you just don't know it. Man, he probably done put he'll put that damn curse on you. Like you sitting over there rolling around in bed, you know, your whole damn body hurt, you rolling around, oh, baby, man, help me. You know, I don't know what's going on, my whole entire body hurting right now. And then you sit there and think, man, I was out the spirit earlier. Or, man, I done said something, and I done, man, the Most High still deal with brothers and sisters like that to this point. You know, matter of fact, one day you might be walking, you might be like, man, I can't stand this beat. Talking about your wife, talking about she thinks she holier than thou and all that. Now you done walk past the bed, and you know, you done hit your damn toe, that corner, hit your foot on the edge. You know that corner, you know what I'm talking about? You done nicked your damn foot. Now you done lost your mind, because you like, man, it hurts so bad. Why? Because you're sitting over there talking sideways, man. You ain't humbled the hell down. Right? Just like how the Most High God cursed Uzziah with leprosy, he'll curse your ass too and make you any different. Same thing with the sisters. Y'all sisters talking about how you can't stand your husband, or you wish your husband was like this, or you don't want to hear a damn thing your husband got to say, but until another brother get to say it, or until another brother say something, or until the captain say something. Now your ears all open now, right? The Most I told you to submit unto your own, to your husband, that's unto your own self. If you got a husband, if your husband is telling you the truth and telling you according to the scriptures, that's what you need to be going by. That's what you need to be going by. Unless he going off. And if he going to hell off, scratch all that. But if he ain't going off, you need to humble down, because the Most High will curse your ass too. How you sitting over there with all type of boils all over your legs, or you walking around, you got a foul smell. And you like, damn, why I smell like that? You done took a million showers and you look whatever, you done cleaned yourself up. But now you sitting there like, damn, man, what's going on with me? You know? Because you sitting over there talking crazy, man. You talking crazy. You did not submit unto the Lord, and you did not humble yourself. Right? You didn't tone that pride down. Now you sitting over there. Now your ass in pain, and you wonder why. And that's another thing too. A lot of sisters wonder why they go through that pain and all that stuff. How they do when they having the babies, when they pregnant. Y'all go through that stuff because Eve didn't humble her ass down. Sorry, y'all. Eve didn't humble the hell down, man. Eve did not humble down and listen on to her husband. She listened to a damn bug out from the other nation, and now look what happened. Right? Next precept, 2 Chronicles 7:14. Hey, but this precept, 2 Chronicles though, chapter 26 and 16 on down, that's a good read. Y'all need to read that, man. All right. This is the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Right? Most High clearly stated, when you humble the hell down, when you check yourself, when you examine yourself, man, when you tone all that bull crap down and you get your mind right, then he gonna hear you. Then he gonna bless you. Then he gonna make sure you straight. But if you still going to hell off, you still, I say a bug out. You still a bug out. Bug outs is people that don't keep the commandments. At the end of the day, you a bug out, you ain't keeping the commandments. You know what I mean? You indulging in the damn book of Enoch and all the other damn wicked books, man, because the Bible ain't good enough for you. You got itching ears now, right? That's what a damn bug out is. You know what I mean? If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face, pray fast, seek his face, pay alms, man. Get in order with the Most High God and turn from their wicked ways. Sin is your wicked way that you need to be turned from. Transgression against the laws. Then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Then he gonna hear you. Then he gonna forgive you. Then he gonna bless you, man. Acts 3:19 say, repent ye therefore and be converted, so that your sins may be blotted out through the times of refreshing, right? That's what you got to do in order to get the true blessing from the Lord. You got to tone that pride down. You got to tone that envy down. You got to tone that hatred down. All that. You got to kill it, man. All right? Next precept going to be James 4:6. All praise to the Most High, too, for brothers and sisters tuned in, man. Checking off the class, man. I pray that y'all being edified, man. I pray that y'all actually listen and humble the hell down into the scriptures, man. It's the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 6. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. God hate the pride. God hate the pride, but giveth grace unto the humble, man. God give grace unto the humble man, the humble sister. All right, God will give you more time. That's what grace is. He'll love you. He will give you more time if you keep in the commandments. If you humble down. Verse 7. Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you, man. Submit yourselves unto God. How you submit yourselves unto God? Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4 through 5. Matter of fact, let me get it. Make sure it's the correct precept, because I got it written down there, but I'm going to make sure it's the right precept. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4 through 5. Yep, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, and a malicious is a damn straight folly, straight envy, straight hatred, and all that. Anything that's wicked as hell is malicious, right? For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in a body that is subject unto sin, right? Verse 5. For the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove from thoughts that are without understanding, and will not abide when unrighteousness come in. You see? Damn good precept, man. Great precept for that. Alright. Let me see. James 4 and 6. We got that covered. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 34. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 34. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools, right? Man, he loves and he blesses those who humble down, man, at the end of the day, right? But the ones that want to have that it'll never be me spirit, you know, I know them people that got that, oh, it'll never be me spirit, I'll never be caught out there, or I'll never be this, or I'll never do that, right? You know, them people with that, oh, look at me now spirit. Look at me. God gave me this. God blessed me with this. God did this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. We know them people with that prideful spirit like that, man. He gonna judge you accordingly, right? He gonna judge you accordingly. You know what I mean? You know them type of spirits, man. We all been around them, man. At the end of the day, we all been around the type of spirits. You probably even had that type of spirit at one point in time, all right? You know, for real. But God give grace unto the lowly, man. Lowly, the people that humble down, the people that kill their pride, the people that tone it down. That's who we get that grace to, man. So, do you want the grace? Do you want the kingdom? Do you want the love? Do you want the mercy, man? Or do you want to stay insubmissive within this damn world, man? You know, I'm going to get the precept real quick. 1 John 2. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. If you don't tone down that, if you don't kill that pride, if you don't tone it down, man, if you don't get your spirit in order, stop loving this damn world. Ain't nothing out here in this damn world but damn wickedness. That's the only thing it is straight wickedness and folly out here in this world, man. All right? For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but it is of the world, man. That pride, that's not of God. Pride, you know, like I said earlier, pride is the number one killer. It's the number one killer of the Israelite man and woman, man. It's pride. You know, Most High, he'd cut your damn days short quick because of pride. While you sitting there thinking that, oh man, I'm all good, you know, that sister, she the one dealing with financial issues, or that sister the one that's doing this, or that brother the one that's dealing with this, or that brother, he the one that keep going from job to job. I'm good. I've been at my job for 20-something years, 10-something years, 5 years. I'm good, you know what I mean? It'll never be me. I'll never be one of them. You know, I'm the youngest nigga doing it. I'm the realest nigga doing it. You know what I mean? With them damn spirits like that, man. You need to tone that stuff down, man, because that's not a good look, man. Right? And having attitudes like that show that you still of the world. Having attitudes like that, it literally shows that you still of the world. You still got them worldly ass traits that you need to get off you. Right? Maybe you be watching Power too much, or you watching too much damn BMF or something. But them spirits that you need to get off you, man. And the only way to get them off you is by praying, fasting. You know what I mean? Keeping the commandments, submitting on to God, man. You know, last precept, Philippians 2 and 3. And that's gonna be it. Let me see. This is the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Hamashiach. Christ Yahushua, who being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God. Okay, Salaki on that. But really what I wanted to get was Philippians 2 and 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves, right? You do exactly what the scriptures say. Well, you do exactly what the precepts say and humble down. Tone that stuff down, man. You know what I mean? And stop thinking you better than your brother, because when you stand next to, you know, when a lot of our people stand next to the damn Edomites, man, you know what I mean? They feel, you feel small as hell when you stand next to the Edomites, because you see they got everything. You know, when you dealing in this world, when you dealing with that worldly ass spirit, you know, then you're gonna stand next to an Edomite, you know, meaning not physically standing next to an Edomite, but you line your lives up with the Edomites and how we are, you know, you like, damn, man, we really ain't worth nothing. Right? Because we as a cursed nation, man, but you know, we the only nation that do that. We the only nation that's focused on vainglory, man. We the only nation that's focused on pride and all that stuff, man. We the only nation that literally talk down on our own people. We hate our own people so damn bad, man, because of pride. Right? A brother probably hates you, or a sister hates you right now just because of the car you drive. A brother or sister probably hates you right now because of how many precepts you know, because you might know a lot more precepts than them, or because you got more habits of good works than them, you know. And that's sad as hell, man. What the precepts say, Philippians 2 and 3, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. Let nothing be done in hatred and envy, man. But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves, man. Lift your brother up, man. Lift your sister up. There ain't nothing to say, bro, you're doing a damn good job with studying, and I can see the Most High is blessing you with wisdom. There's nothing to say, hey sis, man, you got a nice, you know, it ain't nothing for the sisters to say, hey sis, looking beautiful today, sis. Got a nice hair around, or nice or whatever, you know. All praise to the Most High for you. I see you becoming a lot more submissive, and you humbling down to the scriptures. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with toning that attitude down, toning that stuff down, and you know what I mean, showing that love to your people, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. All right. I'm Officer Yaakov with the Battle Axes of the Most High of Memphis Camp, man. Just coming to y'all with another Tuesday class of Raw Truth, man. Like I said, this class is titled Tone It Down, man. Tone that pride down. Meaning, kill it. Kill that damn pride. Humble yourself. Kill the envy, all right? Over here at the Battle Axes of the Most High, we teach our people to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. The law I'm going to bring out is Leviticus 19 and 17. Let me see. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Tone that damn pride down. Help your brother, help your sister, man. When they say thou shalt not hate thy brother, it's not just only talking about us brothers, it's literally talking about the sisters too. Don't have that hatred in your heart for your sister, man. When you see them going off, correct them, man. Get them the proper precepts that could really counsel on to their life, man, and get them in order, man. All right. You know, man, I also bring out curses too in my class. The curse is going to be Deuteronomy 28, verse 47 through 48. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things, because you didn't humble the hell down. You ain't submit on to the scriptures. You ain't submit on to the Most High God, man, in Christ, man. Because you ain't toned that wicked down spirit down, man. You ain't get it out of there. All right? Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. So now we got to serve our enemies. The same people that had us in slavery. The same people that stole our damn heritages. We got to serve them now, right? It say, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he had destroyed thee, man. Once some Edomites seen that we was calling ourselves real niggas and calling our sisters B's and H's and all the damn alphabets, all the alphabets or whatever, all the letters in the alphabets, they started saying, we started calling them that, calling each other that. Hey, these they all the way the hell off. They're mentally destroyed. We don't need to keep them chains on them no more, because we gonna take the chains off. We're gonna take the chains off them, put them in this field, put a gate around the field, and tell them they free. Right? Because we won't tone it down. We don't know how to tone the spirit. We don't know how to tone the pride down. When I say tone it down, I mean kill it. I'm not saying just bring it down a little bit. No, I mean kill it. All right. That's what the class probably should have been called. Kill it. Kill that pride. Kill that envy. Kill that hatred, man. All right. But I'm Officer Yaakov with the Battle Axes of the Most High Memphis camp, man. Y'all get ready for the Passover, man. The Passover coming up in a couple weeks, man. Y'all get y'all dues in, get your fees in, man. You know, do what Deuteronomy 16 and 16 say, man. Prepare for these feast days, man. Don't come empty-handed, man, because y'all ain't come empty-handed when y'all at the damn Christianity church. So don't come empty-handed in the truth, man. Let's be real, right? And that's according to the scriptures, not according to what man say, all right? Y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, help us push this truth. I'm Officer Yaakov with the Battle Axes of the Most High, the Memphis camp, man. Kill that pride, man. Tone it down, all right? Shalom.